Welcome back to Albums Born Today, where we delve into the history behind albums celebrating their release. It's April 7th, 2024. Let's explore what the past has in store for us today. 4. Way Street is a live album by the folk rock supergroup Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, released in 1971. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young was formed in the late 1960s, bringing together the talents of David Crosby of the Byrds, Stephen Stills of Buffalo Springfield, and Graham Nash of the Hollies. Neil Young, also from Buffalo Springfield, joined the group shortly after its formation, solidifying the quartet's lineup. The band embarked on a highly anticipated concert tour in 1970, following the release of their successful studio albums, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and Deja Vu. The tour showcased the band's exceptional vocal harmonies, instrumental prowess, and dynamic stage presence, attracting large audiences across North America. 4. Way Street was recorded during the 1970 tour, capturing live performances from various concerts. The album features recordings from shows at the Fillmore East in New York City, the Fillmore West in San Francisco, and the Auditorium Theater in Chicago. The raw energy and spontaneity of the live performances are captured on the album, showcasing the band's chemistry and improvisational skills. 4. Way Street features a mix of original compositions and covers, including songs from each member's respective solo careers. Highlights include iconic tracks like Sweet, Judy Blue Eyes, Ohio, Teach Your Children, and Southern Man. The album also includes solo acoustic performances by each member, providing intimate moments amidst the larger ensemble arrangements. 4. Way Street is regarded as one of the quintessential live albums of the 1970s and has had a lasting influence on the genre. Its success helped popularize the concept of the live album as a format for capturing the energy and excitement of live performances, paving the way for future live recordings by other artists. For You is the debut studio album by American musician Prince, released on April 7, 1978. Prince Rogers Nelson, known simply as Prince, was a musical prodigy who began his career at a young age. He was proficient in multiple instruments, including guitar, piano, and drums, and had a knack for songwriting and producing. Prince signed a recording contract with Warner Brothers Records in 1977. When he was just 18 years old, he was given creative control over his music, a rare arrangement for a new artist at the time. Prince began recording For You in late 1977 at the Record Plant Studios in Sausalito, California. He played nearly all of the instruments himself and produced the album with Chris Moon, a local producer and engineer. For You showcases Prince's eclectic musical influences, blending elements of funk, R&B, rock, and soul. The album features his trademark falsetto vocals, virtuosic guitar playing, and innovative production techniques. Lyrically, the songs explore themes of love, sex, and spirituality, reflecting Prince's multifaceted artistic vision. Commercially, the album achieved modest success, reaching number 163 on the Billboard 200 chart. Despite that, For You laid the groundwork for Prince's illustrious career to come. It showcased his prodigious talent as a musician, songwriter, and producer and hinted at the boundary-pushing creativity that would define his later work. The album also established Prince as a groundbreaking artist who was unafraid to challenge musical conventions and push the boundaries of genre. Street Songs is the fifth studio album by American musician Rick James, released on April 7, 1981. Rick James, born James Ambrose Johnson Jr., began his music career in the 1960s, playing in various bands and working as a songwriter and producer. He gained recognition for his work with Motown Records, but it wasn't until the late 1970s that he achieved mainstream success as a solo artist. In 1977, Rick James signed a recording contract with Gordy Records, a subsidiary of Motown. He released his debut solo album, Come Get It, in 1978, which included the hit single You and I. Street Songs was recorded in 1980 at James's home studio, the Stone City Band Bunker, in Buffalo, New York. James served as the album's producer and primary songwriter, collaborating with his band, the Stone City Band, on the recordings. Street Songs is characterized by its blend of funk, rock, and soul music, showcasing James's dynamic vocal delivery and energetic stage presence. The album's lyrics explore themes of urban life, love, sex, and social commentary, reflecting James's experiences growing up in Buffalo and his observations of street culture. Street songs spawned several hit singles, including Give It To Me Baby, Super Freak, and Fire and Desire, a duet with Tina Marie. These songs became anthems of the funk and R&B genres and helped propel the album to commercial success. Super Freak, in particular, became one of James's signature songs and remains a cultural touchstone. The album cemented Rick James's status as a funk icon and established him as one of the leading figures in contemporary R&B music. It has since been hailed as a classic of the genre and has influenced countless artists across various musical styles. Dig Your Own Hole is the second studio album by English electronic music duo The Chemical Brothers, released on April 7, 1997. The Chemical Brothers are comprised of Tom Rowlands and Ed Simons, who met at the University of Manchester in the late 1980s. Both were DJs and producers with a shared passion for electronic music, particularly the emerging rave and dance scenes. They released their debut album, Exit Planet Dust, in 1995, which received critical acclaim and established them as leading figures in the electronic music scene. Dig Your Own Hole was recorded over the course of 1996 in various studios, including the Chemical Brothers' own private studio in London. Rowlands and Simons handled production duties themselves, experimenting with sampling, synthesis, and live instrumentation to create their signature sound. Dig Your Own Hole builds upon the foundation laid by its predecessor, blending elements of house, techno, breakbeat, and psychedelic rock. The album features driving rhythms, distorted beats, and intricate layers of sound, creating a dynamic and immersive listening experience. Dig Your Own Hole spawned several hit singles, including Block Rockin' Beats, Setting Sun, featuring Noel Gallagher of Oasis, and Electrobank. These tracks received heavy airplay on radio and MTV, helping to propel the album to commercial success. Block Rockin' Beats won the Grammy Award for Best Rock Instrumental Performance in 1998. The album is often regarded as a landmark of electronic music and a defining moment in the Chemical Brothers' career. It has since been included in numerous lists of the greatest albums of the 1990s and remains a beloved classic among fans of electronic and dance music. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Feel free to leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. Keep the music alive, and we'll see you in the next video.